All right, it's here, the Ariana Grande Cloud 2.0. This is the Intense. Now that I'm reading the box, I feel like I've heard someone mention this fragrance or talk about it in a post on Instagram or something, but it's coming back to me. I feel like I've seen someone post something about Cloud 2.0. Anyway, let's get into it. You guys already know I am a huge fan of Ariana Grande Cloud. It is my ultimate favorite celebrity scent. I'm not ashamed to say it. Yes, I don't really go for a lot of celebrity fragrances, but this one though, this one has been my fave ever since I smelled it. So you guys already knew I was going to get this, okay? By any means, I was going to get it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and open it up. And I have the feeling this is going to smell like Baccarat. LOL. Jokes. You guys know that, well, if you're into fragrances, then you already know that this is been said, well, the original fragrance has been said to be a dupe for Baccarat Rouge 540. Okay, so a lot of people are already saying that this is going to smell like Baccarat, which I don't doubt, honestly, because the original smelled like Baccarat. And I will tell you guys, now that I'm looking at this, I don't really think that I meant to get a 3.4 ounce, but I think this is the only size it came in. But the packaging is somewhat the same. As you can see, the cloud is now a dark blue. The bottle is now white. The original one was see-through. Let me get the original one just so we can compare, which I think I threw my cloud away. I will tell you, I don't care for this. Like, I will not be holding on to this. But anyway, this is what the original bottle looks like. I have a bigger 3.4 of the original, and then I have this cute little 1 ounce. But the packaging, the bottle shape is still the same. It has the cloud and all of that. Okay, so nothing really has changed too much with the packaging, just the colors. And yeah, so without further ado, I want to go ahead and spray this because I want to see what this smells like. Okay. My first impressions. Let me just let it dry a little bit. Let me just let it dry. Okay, I heard that there's lavender in this at the top, which I do not get, thank goodness. Okay, I hear that there's still some of the same similar notes, like the whipped cream or coconut or something like that. I should know these notes, honestly, because as this, like I said, this is my favorite celebrity scent. I should know the notes, but I think what's different in this fragrance is ambroxan. They've added a note of ambroxan in the base of this fragrance. And yeah, let me just spray it on my skin because I'm gonna be honest with y'all here in a second. I just want to get it on my skin and see if there's any difference. I'll let that dry a little bit. But you guys, this is really, really nice to me. I don't know, this fragrance just changes my mood when I smell it. I get so many compliments when I wear it. It's just beautiful. In my opinion, yeah, it's similar to Baccarat, but they have slight differences in the fragrances. To me, this one dries down to more of a gourmand type of scent, sweeter because of the coconut or the is it coconut? I think it's coconut in this fragrance, but or whipped cream, you know, because of those added notes in this fragrance. This, in my opinion, is way more sweeter than the Baccarat. Okay, you guys, so the difference between these two, in my opinion, in my honest opinion, is absolutely nothing. Okay, this one is just stronger. I'm getting The same notes. Let me just spray some of this on so we can be, you know, on the same page with this. Okay. Spray. This is the original. This is the new one. Okay. But I'm telling you guys, yeah, this one is stronger. The notes in this fragrance, they're pulling through so much louder than the original fragrance. But at the end of the day, you guys, this literally smells just like the original Cloud, okay? Like it says on the box, it is 2.0. So it is really, it's a banger, okay? It is a banger. So if you enjoy Cloud, but you want something like you want a stronger version of Cloud, then get this one. But if you're the type of person that you like Cloud and you're happy with the original scent, then I would say stick with the original. You're not really missing out on much. But yeah, this is way stronger. I can tell why they added the ambroxan. You know, you guys, I really don't know how to explain ambroxan. I think it is a synthetic note that is added to fragrances. And when ambroxan is added to fragrances, in my opinion, it turns them into the Incredible Hulk. Okay, that's what this is. Okay, this is like baby Incredible Hulk. No, I can't say that. This is not Incredible Hulk. This is just like, it's kind of wimpy compared to this one. This one definitely is, because I like this one. So y'all know I can't say nothing bad about this fragrance. But as far as beast mode, this is not necessarily beast mode. But this one though, this one is totally beast mode. It is the Incredible Hulk of Cloud, okay? It's a stronger, louder version of Cloud. And I feel like it's a tad bit sweeter also, in my opinion. So yeah, okay. I like it. It gets a 10 out of 10 for me. I still feel the same way about the fragrance as I did about this one. I love them. I love this one. I feel like even more because it is so beast mode now. But I still love them both equally. They literally, like I said, this is my favorite celebrity scent. That I've smelled. Oh, next to Closer by Halle Berry, which they don't make anymore. That was the other celebrity scent that I was head over heels in love with. I cannot find it. They don't make it anymore. But yeah, this one is my fave. So, like I said, I give it a 10 out of 10. It still smells like the original, bottom line. And do you really need it? If you are a big fan of Cloud, then yes, you need it in your collection. But if not, then I say pass. But I like it. Hello, you guys. So I am back with another unboxing. This time I will be unboxing Verte by Kilian. This is a new addition to his liqueur line. I do have two of the other fragrances from that line. One is Angel Share, which is very popular. And the other, which came out at the same time as the Verte, is Apple Brandy on the Rocks. And I've already done a video on that, unboxing it with you guys and giving my first impressions. So we will go ahead and do the same thing with this one. Now, I've watched some other videos and some other reviews, and from my understanding, this is going to be kind of like an absinthe type fragrance with patchouli, maybe a little sweet, but still kind of light. So that's what I'm hoping for, even though I'm not against patchouli. I actually love patchouli. So let's get into the fragrance. This is what it looks like. Same design as the other two. This is glass and this is plastic. Okay, let's go ahead and spray it because I'm ready to see what this fragrance smells like. Ooh, this is totally different from anything in my mind, what I expected. Honestly, I didn't know what to expect. I'm going to spray a little bit on my skin because y'all know how I do. I love to spray fragrances on my skin because I feel like when you spray them on your skin, you get really a better result than spraying it on paper. Now, I will just tell you right away, this fragrance smells like absinthe. If you've ever had absinthe with this, it's a drink. It's kind of licorice. You know, it has a very, it tastes like licorice. So it smells like licorice too. I would just say that. But there is a sweetness to this fragrance that is quite appealing. It has a sweetness to it. It is earthy. It is kind of woodsy. I do get the patchouli, but in all honesty, you guys, I get a lot of licorice. And I am not the biggest fan of licorice, but oh my goodness, it smells amazing in this fragrance, I have to say. I would say this fragrance also leans a little bit more masculine, but for those of my ladies out there that don't mind beautiful, sexy, bold fragrances, you will enjoy this one, honestly. So again, if you're watching reviews and you hear people talk a lot about the patchouli, I would still say get your nose on this fragrance because again, I am a patchouli lover. I love patchouli. I love heavy hitter scents, incensey, woodsy scents, but the patchouli is here. It's here, but I will tell you, it is not that prominent. This is light. This is a little airy. This smells like licorice. It smells like sugar, and it smells woodsy, earthy with a little bit of patchouli. That is exactly how I would describe this fragrance. I think it is gorgeous. I mean, you know, Kilian is known for unique fragrances, and this is nothing short of that. This is very unique, but it has an appeal to it, a sexy appeal to it that I'm actually enjoying. I feel like, in all honesty, it is more of what I expected from his liqueur line than the angel share. I know not the angel share, the apple brandy on the rocks. So again, I expected something like this with apple brandy on the rocks, but apple brandy on the rocks is way lighter. Okay, this is a little bit heavier. It reminds me of something that should have came after angel share. I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying. It has that same um heaviness like the angel share, like a little thickness to it, like a cocktail, like a nice strong cocktail. That is what I get from this. But it is beautiful. When I tell you, I'm getting like a freshness now that it's drying down on my skin. And you guys, I like to show you how my skin is glistening. I love when fragrances do that to my skin. It's just gorgeous. But I like this. And I feel like I like it more than the apple brandy on the rocks. This is gorgeous, okay? Really, really gorgeous. If you are on the fence about smelling this, I would say put your nose on this fragrance. I feel like you would enjoy it. If you love fragrances along the line of Lolita Lampica, because Lolita Lampica has a licorice vibe to it as well, but it also has a sweetness. That's what comes to mind when I'm smelling this fragrance. It's very, almost a little reminiscent of, it doesn't smell like Lolita Lampica, but Lolita Lampica is really nice and it has a nice licorice note to it. This is really nice with that licorice note. So like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of licorice, but I love it in this fragrance. It's good. I give it a 10 out of 10, honestly. The packaging is amazing. The fragrance is beast mode, sexy as hell. This is definitely going to be an attention grabber, okay? Nice. Definitely more appropriate for the cooler months, you know, fall and winter. The apple brandy on the rocks, to me, is more of a kind of like an all year round type of fragrance, you know, mostly spring and summer because it's very light, you know. But these two are more, they're syrupy, thicker, you know, a little bit heavier than the apple brandy. These two are nice. They're nice. This, I love it. I like this one more than I like this one. That's just my opinion. You guys know I am into heavy hitter fragrances, so this is right up my alley. So I say get your nose on it and try it out. This is Verte by Kilian. I'm back with another unboxing. I am super excited to be unboxing this fragrance with you guys today. This is my very first Roja Dove fragrance. I've heard so many great things about Roja Dove and his fragrances. I know that there is a Roja Dove counter in Neiman Marcus here in Houston, but every time I go there, it's extremely busy and I never get a chance to just like take my time and experience the fragrances. So I purchased a decant of 51 by Roja and I fell in love with the decant, you guys. It's a beautiful white floral with, it's sweet, it's woody, it has vanilla, it has fruity notes, it's powdery, warm, spicy, like all the things that I love in a fragrance. And I just fell in love with it at first sniff. And so I made my mind up. I decided to buy my first Roja Dove fragrance and I'm super excited. These fragrances are pretty pricey, so it took me a long time to get here, but I am here. I have arrived. So let's go ahead with the unboxing. You guys, these fragrances are, I don't know, every time, I hate even cutting the plastic, okay? Every time I watch a review that someone has done on a Roja fragrance, I'm so like at awe, okay? These fragrances are just like the definition of elegance, opulence, beauty, passion. I've watched videos of him talking about his fragrances and he just puts so much passion behind his fragrances. And I was just like, oh my God, I really need one. So I picked a good one because there's so many beautiful fragrances from this house and I picked a good one. So let's go ahead and take the top off. Ooh, look at this. Ah, look at this. Look how beautiful this is, y'all. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Oh, it has a piece of plastic here. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Look at this. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Like I said, every last single review I've watched on the Roja fragrances, I'm just really impressed by the packaging. The bottles are just so beautiful and elegant, and they just scream class and sophistication. And honey, I knew that I needed one in my life. And here she is. So let's go ahead and remove her from the box and I will give you guys a closer look at the bottle. Look at this. Look at the top. His signature there. My fingerprints is already on it. His signature there. This is gorgeous. Look at the sides. Roja Parfums. This is beautiful. This is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to have to get a little cloth here and wipe my fingerprints off of the bottle. Let me see if I have one. Actually, I do. I keep one in my desk. So let me wipe my fingerprints off of this bottle. And I have to figure out where I'm going to display this beautiful fragrance. Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay, I'm ready to spray. Let me just lift the top off. I love that. Look at his signature. So beautiful. All right. I have my paper here. Even though I already know what this fragrance smells like, I just want to review it with you guys since I have you here. Oh, oh yes. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. It's orgasmic. It is orgasmic. Do you hear me? I'm over here spazzing out. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, let's talk about the notes real quick. In the top, you get bergamot. In the middle, you get lang lang, raspberry, gardenia, tuberose, rose, orange blossom, jasmine, lily of the valley. In the base, you get vanilla, cashmere wood, violet leaf, sandalwood, benzoin, orris root, cinnamon, anise, patchouli, and cloves. Oh, this is divine. This is divine. This is heaven on earth, heaven to my nose. This fragrance is singing a tune to my nose, honey, and I love it. This is beautiful. Beautiful. I'm getting sexy. And you know, this fragrance is blended. Let me just wipe this because I can't, I don't want to see any fingerprints on this. Listen, this fragrance is blended to perfection. Roja is actually the nose behind this fragrance. And like I said, I've watched a video of him talking about his fragrances, and he talks with so much passion and he's serious about it. And I could tell the craftsmanship behind this fragrance is amazing. It's amazing. I cannot pinpoint any one note for you. I just can't. I can't pinpoint any one note for you. All the notes are harmonizing together and they create this beautiful, intoxicating aroma that I just cannot get enough of. Oh, this is amazing. This is beautiful. Money well worth, okay? Well worth it. I don't feel bad about it because y'all, it was up there, but I don't feel bad about it whatsoever because listen, this is giving me feminine, this is giving me classy, sophistication. It's gorgeous. It's warm, you guys. It's warm, but it's not necessarily I wouldn't classify it as a fall winter time fragrance. I feel like this is a all year round fragrance. You don't have to just wear it in the cooler months. This is going to perform it's going to perform well any time of the year, okay? All 12 months. Do you hear me? All 12 months. When I put this on, oh, it's a showstopper. It's going to turn necks. People are going to be asking me what I'm wearing because it is so intoxicating. This is gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous. A fragrance by Roja Dove. Yes, I love it. Okay. Yes, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I'm just over the top impressed. I knew I would be, you know, because I've been having my eye on this house for a minute, and I'm so happy to have my first Roja Dove fragrance, and I'm happy that you guys watched this video to share this experience with me. Highly recommended. If you are in the market for a Roja Dove fragrance, I would highly recommend this fragrance. It is totally a safe blind buy. I cannot even really tell you what this reminds me of because it reminds me of nothing that I have in my collection. And you guys know I have a massive perfume collection, okay? And this is a standalone. This is a standalone fragrance. I'm just saying, standalone. Nothing can compare to it or compete with it. It's just absolutely beautiful. And I love it. So yeah, guys, check them out. This is not sponsored, okay? I pay for this with my own coin, but I wanted to share this with you guys. And in case you're interested in purchasing a Roja fragrance, I think this is a good one to start with. And I love it. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.